Hello, welcome to the Buyosphere Toolbox. My name is Johnny Wright, and today I have a powerful tool just for you. You're going to love it. But before I tell you the category, we have to go into the actual box of tools of the Buyosphere. Yes, we spare no expense here. Let's dig in, see what's cooking in here. Today's tool is a sales tool. Now you can make the argument everything we do inside a shop drives sales, and that's certainly another video, and we'll talk about that. The tool I'm going to share with you today, well, let me just show you what it is first. It is this. The blank has done its job. Can you see that? The blank has done its job. Have you ever used this particular word track? It is so exciting for me when I'm working with service advisors and sales training. And I sort of spring this on them as we're working out the process of selling, and most of them have never heard this. Now, why is this so powerful, Johnny, you're asking? Well, here's what it's designed to do. Let me fill in the blank for you. The blank has done its job can be anything to do with the car. It can be the transmission, the timing belt, the fluid, the brake fluid, the transmission fluid, the tires, the water pump, the lights. The lights have done their job. The tires have done their job. This statement is designed to create a sense of reassurance to the customer. Why do we have to reassure them? That's because they are unbelievably insecure and they blame themselves for so many of the issues that are going on with their car that they bring into our shops. Customers may blame themselves. I did something wrong to create this issue, this concern. They may blame you. How often has a customer come to you and said, hey, I had the car in there and you guys fixed it and I drove away and 130,000 miles later, I got this other issue. What did you do wrong? They may blame the person who sold them the car. I knew this guy who knew a guy and it was on Craigslist and got together, bought the car, and I know he knew it was a lemon. Or maybe the manufacturer of the car. You just can't trust those, insert name of car manufacturer here. So there's a tremendous amount of guilt, shame, anger, fear, frustration, embarrassment that customers have when they bring their cars to us. The unpredictability of what's happening with their car, they don't know. They tend to blame themselves or someone around them. Your role as a service advisor, as an automotive professional, is to lessen their fear, lessen their anger. There are 30,000 opportunities for the car to fail, 30,000 parts in an average car. And so when a car fails, it fails because of a predictable set of circumstances. That's from gravity, the forces of nature, oxygen, heat, friction, time, right? We all know that things fail. And thank goodness that they do on a car, because if they lasted forever, then, you'd be selling flowers and I'd be driving you around as you sold flowers. But instead, the failure is predictable. The car part was built and designed, it's done its job, and now it's time to replace it. That's the key element here. When you tell a customer that, it helps remove that fear, that sense of guilt, that frustration, that anxiety off their shoulders, the embarrassment, the blame that comes with the issue. And you can look at it as just a natural consequence of anything that we build. As we build something, it is disintegrating. This is just part of life. That's what happens. And so what do you do now? I mean, you've got this great tool, huh? Listen, where do you go with it? Here are some very simple steps on how to implement this tool that I've shared with you. Now, this image that I created here frightened my wife, and so that's why I stayed with it. It's like from Terminator 9, right after they dropped the big one. Everybody's an X-ray. Here are 4 things I want you to do to help implement this tool, all right? The first is put this tool into your callback process. Now, you have a process, right? You have a written process. You've written it down. You're not depending on randomness, right? You're not just winging it, are you? No, you're an automotive professional. You never just, because anything built by accident will fail by design. So put this into your written callback presentation process. This blank has done its job. Second, start using it in real-world callback situations. Now, this is change. Change is scary for all of us. Move my plate an inch and I'll starve, as they say. And so be good to yourself. Go easy on yourself. Incremental changes, shoot for using it once a day, once a week, whatever it is. Now, you say, Johnny, this is not a big deal. I can start using this right away. But any change, no matter how small, just takes time. So that comes to the third step. Have patience, be persistent, and be relentless. You take a step backwards, keep moving forwards, keep using it, and measure the success of it through however you measure the metrics of the success of your shop. You'll start to see the impact of using this very simple but powerful tool. My name is Johnny Wright. It's been a pleasure to share this tool with you out of the Buyosphere Toolbox. Let's talk about it. Leave a comment on the vlog page where you found this vlog. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it worked for you, or if it didn't work, or if you're able to tweak it and make it even better. Let's build it better together. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Buyosphere Toolbox.